Good, my family? Welcome back to another video. Today I got a nice smooth topic for you today. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's get right into it. Let's do it. What today's topic is gonna be about, man. This is for my people that. So pretty much, man. All right. You ever feel like you have a purpose, but you don't know what that purpose is? Well, better yet, you ever feel like you have a purpose? You want to do that purpose, but you don't believe in yourself enough. You know, you try working different jobs, you try different careers, and it's just like nothing is fitting for you. And let's say you want to become some sort of an influencer or, some type of YouTube or something dealing with, branding yourself online. But you cannot get over the self-doubt, the lack of motivation, or you just can't find that push to do it. So pretty much, man, I'm just pretty much here just giving you words of encouragement. I'm also just going to tell you a few things that I've learned throughout my, year of, filming and doing YouTube, not consistently. But, man, the hardest part about being what is it? The hardest part about being a content creator, which I'm not even, even all that, bro. I got my little 66 subs that I'm thankful for, but the hardest part that I'm learning is just, man, the biggest obstacle to overcome as far as creating content is going to be yourself and learning to talk yourself out of, discouragement, finding the courage to do something. Because, I can sit here all day and I can talk in front of this camera. I can come with the hardest parts. I can edit my butt off and, give the best animations, or, it could be an absolute banger of a video. But it's just the discouragement aspect of it that will hinder me from doing what I want to do, doing what you want to do. You would sit there and you get ready to post a video, and that's when it hits you like, man, I don't even believe myself no more, man. I just can't feel the passion no more for it. That's when you gotta push. That's when it's most important. That's when it's most for you to. I can't even get it out. That's when it's most important for you to push. And I know it's hard, man, because honestly, bro, I uploaded a short not too long ago, and here I am recording. I recorded like 3 videos that I have yet to edit, even post, because I've just been feeling so discouraged about it, and I've just been feeling like I'm just not worthy enough to, succeed in it. Another thing that I've learned is, you have to be your own advocate, I guess, if that makes sense. So you gotta, not advocate, but let me say it in a way, like, you gotta be your own mentor. What I mean by that is, if you're like me, you'll go up and you'll look on, the internet about tips and stuff, or you'll look up certain type of information about it, and the information that they give you is terrible. You're going to go on there and you're going to see something about, you shouldn't become a YouTube because, only a small percentage, succeed. But at the end of the day, you don't know if you're a part of that small percentage. And, what that does is that convinces you to not even post it even more, rather than just building up the courage and, being your own boss, being the person that you go to yourself for guidance. Go to yourself for guidance. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Instead of trying to look up, information on, filming whatever content that you want, just upload it yourself and go back and consultate with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, you either gonna do 2 things. You're gonna be the person that convinces yourself to do well, or you're gonna be the person that doesn't convince yourself to do well. Depending on where you go based off on the internet, you're going to run into those same 2 people. But it's best for you to do it yourself, because if you find that person on the internet that's going to tell you, no, it's only a small percentage that succeeds, you're going to convince yourself, and you're going to become that same person that they are. And they may have been that person that tried it and they didn't succeed. So therefore they're, convincing other people that they won't succeed, or, they may have done the exact same thing that you're going to do. You go and you look on somebody else's content. and that content doesn't, you know, they tell that person that that person can't do it, and they tell you. So it's just like a never ending cycle, pretty much. Um, Another thing, man, I learned is like the more you do something, the better you get at it, and it's the thing about creating content is like you have some people that's just naturally talented at what they do. So if some people like if somebody can dance or something like that, or somebody is really good at editing, they're good at singing or something, they just have that natural talent, and um they just record themselves and do it, and they blow up that way. But for somebody like me, for example, like I have my own talents, but I'm not sure what my talents are in order to post it. But you know it's certain stuff that I've been doing, that I'm getting good at, but these are something that I wasn't naturally born with. This is something that I had to learn. And it's the same thing with creating content. So the more that you record yourself, the more comfortable you're going to get in front of the camera. So as far as like, talking is like one thing when you first get on camera, man, and it's just like you'll be hyped and you'll be rehearsing and you'll just be talking. And the moment you cut the camera on and you look at the camera, it's just like you just go quiet and you just get awkward, and it's just like you can kind of see it. Like you get more comfortable, and then you start to visualize, you talking at the lens as an individual. You know, just pretend like you're in front of the camera. You're in front of a person, not in front of a camera. I'm sorry. Just pretend like you're in front of the person and you're looking eye to eye. You already know that eye contact in itself is awkward. So it's gonna be the same type of way. But the more and more you do it, the more and more you talk to different people, and the more you look them in the eyes, the more comfortable you get having conversations with people, and you start to speak with confidence. And that's the same goes with editing the video too. You get better at editing. You find what works for you. You find what the people in your comment section will like, and you just get more confident about it. And that's another thing within itself too. You start to gain confidence. Why? Because you're doing something courageous, man. A good majority of the people out there are too scared to even post a comment and even put their real face in it. A lot of people comment and they comment and they hide behind a screen, or they say this, but you are doing something that the majority of the people are afraid to do. Because a lot of people, for one, scared to be judged. They don't want to get on camera and be judged based off how they look, how they act, how they speak. They don't want to be perceived as corny or boring. Even so, if you are perceived as being boring, who cares? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, who are you trying to impress? Yourself, or in some type of form or fashion, you're going to impress other people. But if you can never impress yourself, how are you ever going to impress other people? You know what I'm saying? So this is the biggest thing. So I want to, touch on that also. You're trying to impress other people. Uh, Man, one thing about me is this is something like I said. I've always wanted to, film content for a while, but I could never get the courage to do it because I was so afraid of, what people were going to say. And when I say these people, it doesn't necessarily mean like the hate comments, or like any type of comments that you get. It was more so of people that I knew who were around me that would see this content. And it's just like, man, I was so nervous and so scared about people seeing this, and man, I see you trying to do YouTube, but your content is boring, or it's not entertaining, or some along the lines of that. But I was so shocked when I've put out content and people that I knew started to see it, and even so, they may have not even supported it, or they may just pretended to support it, you know, pretended to support it. Just the you know just the idea of them even, pretending to, coming up to me and saying, I see you doing your thing, keep going, never know how far that'll take you. So I feel like you should at least try it, because, you never know. The moment you'll get that comment, you know what I'm saying? that I see you doing your thing, keep going, thank you for whatever it's above. Um, whatever type of content you make, somebody's on your side and they're giving you a push. It really makes you feel good, and it really is enough to keep you going and to keep pushing out content, comments, pushing out contents within itself. I can't even talk right, but man, just keep doing it. Just keep getting comfortable too, man. And another thing too, man, you gotta learn how to you know, you got to learn how to deal with what comes with it. It's going to teach you what to come with it. I'm not to a point to where, I'm getting a lot of it, but I have gotten a comment to where I didn't agree with it. I said something and they didn't agree with it. And, they said something in a way to try to hurt me or, to try to change my perspective. But if it's one thing that I learned how to be who I am on camera, regardless of how somebody who comments. A lot of people don't even have their name as their, YouTube profile. It's just user 9800. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to me to stand my ground and not let user 9800 dictate who I am, my opinions, my out views on out. Help me. My out views or my opinions on a topic, or try to change my content up, just because they said so and they have an opposing view. And, if they say something negative or hurtful, try not to, allow that content to offend me or, or influence the way that I feel about myself. Because if I read a comment and that comment tells me, boo, delete your channel, you're worthless, I hope you, cease to exist or something like that, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's true. Because the next man or the next woman, or whatever might say, I think otherwise. I think you should keep going, and I think your content is very entertaining. You know, so it's also teaching me to respond out of love. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody gives you negativity, you don't have to give them negativity back. You can give them love. It is okay to tell someone, thank you for your comment. Have a nice day. Thank you for your comment. That wasn't very nice, but I pray that God forgives you. Lord, forgive them for they know not what they do. Not everything requires a negative reaction, because it's only thing that's going to do is just bring more negativity into your stuff, and that's not what you want. You don't want more negativity, unless you're one of that, type of content creators, and that's what you push, and you base your content or your platform based off negativity, then so be it. That's you. But I'm speaking about somebody that's just somebody like me, man. I've been it's my off day, so I've been in the house pretty much all day. I went to the gym. I'm finna go back to the gym and do a second round. But man, I just been feeling down and unmotivated. And I'm somebody that's new to create content. And it's just like, I wish I would have just had the courage to do something. So if you're somebody like that, hopefully this helps. Even if nobody watches you, you know what I'm saying, you're still learning and you're still practicing stuff for your future self. You know what I'm saying? You may not be good at it right now, and you may not get the views that you want right now. But I can guarantee you, 2 years down the line, if you upload and you edit consistently and you talk on camera consistently, and then within however long, it may not even take you 2 years. It may take you 3 months, 2 months. It may take you a month that you will be better at it. Who knows what kind of prosperity the Lord will bring into your life. That being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you like the video, hit the like button. I think I said that wrong. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, still hit the like button. Hit the like button just because. And also, while you're down there hitting the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe. And if you like the video, subscribe too. And then if you hit the like button, subscribe also. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.